those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, but don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country, our democracy. We can't afford mediocrity. If we do nothing, our hope floats away. Get up off of that thing when it's voting day and vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't hesitate. Vote, don't procrastinate.
Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It is Tuesday.
It is cold.
It is cold.
It is cold.
Yeah, winter came to Texas, South Texas. We woke up this morning to 53 degrees, I think it was.
It's a weird mix of loving it and having to get used to it.
To
yet
show your
again.
picture over there?
Yeah, I'm all bundled up. Coat. It's slouchy season again, which makes me really happy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for us to get cold down here in South
Hell
Texas.
no.
It gets below 70 and I start getting a chill.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it,
yeah.
but I'm staying warm nonetheless.
It feels good. It feels good. No, I've had enough and that can go away. Warm back up again. I'm ready.
No. Let it linger a little bit.
It'll linger
I don't
for
want
a
that
few
heat
days.
again.
We'll get some stuff done around the house where we won't have to sweat so much, and
Yes.
it'll feel good. But it is indeed Tuesday. This is the last Tuesday before voting day, which is a Tuesday, but we don't count that day because the countdown goes 7 more days, and that will bring us to Tuesday. So from now on, we'll have one more Wednesday, one more Thursday, one more Beer and Bud Friday, one more Sunday meeting, one more Monday rant, and then we'll be here.
It was 4 years in the making when you think about it.
Yeah, sort of like that guy. How long you been waiting to vote? 4 years. 4 years we've been waiting to vote. And time is nigh, and there's records out there, I'm telling you. Excuse me. I want to thank Showtime Jwiz for showing up. Thank you, partner, being there on Periscope. Stephanie Dean. And Jay is out in San Francisco on business, but he's coming back to me very soon, she says. And I want to thank Stephanie Dean and Jay Clayton. Mama loves the flowers, as I do. These are the flowers that Stephanie and Jay sent, and I want to thank you both so much for that beautiful arrangement of flowers. It really they're not going to stay back here just for the show, and then Mama gets them back, and she really enjoyed that. So thank you both, Stephanie and Jay. We appreciate it tremendously. And anyway, Cash Make is here, also on Periscope, and Dorothy Tyndall and Randy Peterson. Woo, pig, buddy, we're going to get it going. The Remixtress is with us. Where'd it go? Where did you do that?
No, I haven't touched your shit.
You touched my shit. My shit moved.
Not me.
Michael James is in the room. Old Bat, Two Cats. Hi, darling. How you doing? Aaron T is with us. Aaron. That's Aaron Trombley. Hey, Aaron. Got your letter, baby. I'm enjoying that. Adina Michaels is with us. Derek Shepard. Why is that thing just flipping? That thing's messing with me.
Nah, I saw that too. Not me, though.
Linda Douglas, Niles White, JWB52Z is with us. Sonia C., Elizabeth Slaughter, Carol Blass, and there it went again. That thing's just... Tina Rice is with us. My thing's not working. Big Johnson's in the room. There's John A. Fly and my buddy Joe, Ohio Dad 70. Hello, Joe. I hope all is well. I hope Steve is well. And all that stuff. Let's get into the family. Well, shit, we got 1 week to go. 1 week to go. 67 million plus votes have already been cast in this country. That is, they're breaking records all over the place. I was tickled to death to see a story in one of them that the early voters are younger, more racially diverse, and mostly Democrat. Well, boy howdy, I'm liking that. Things, I like many of us. I'm excited. I'm getting confident, but once bitten, twice shy. You don't want to get ahead of ourselves, and we're not there yet. So we still, and there are things out there that'll make you think, where are we going? Because now we have a 6-3 Supreme Court, and there are going to be cases coming in front of the court soon, and I worry about that because of the makeup of the court. 6-3 in favor of the conservatives, and Kavanaugh, Brett Kavanaugh. I like beer, Mister. I like beer. Kind of tossed out a flag with his decision on Wisconsin. To quote him, he says, "Under the U.S. Constitution, the state courts do not have a blank check to rewrite state election laws for federal elections." Federal elections. Do you know of another federal election outside of the presidency? Do we vote nationally for any other office in this country? I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't think of a single federal election. And breaking it down even farther, we don't have a federal election there, buddy boy, sitting on the Supreme Court. We have state elections. Every state, and y'all have argued this till you're blue in the face. Every state has the right to set up their own election laws, and they decide what they're going to do, and it's up to the states. Until you want to stick your foot in the door. And then you come up with this kind of bullshit. There's only one federal election, this one. Every other one is a state. You talking about senators? We're electing state senators. Congressmen, state congressmen. This is the only office that we vote for on the federal level, and it is controlled by the states. But I'm worried because the Republicans and Trump are doing everything they can to get every case they can in front of a court. They're doing it in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, the Republicans are blocking the. They want to make sure that on all the mail-in votes, they are opened, verified, and counted on November 3rd. So you can see these Republicans, they're not too keen on getting that vote counted. As long as if you don't get counted, tough shit. That's the Republican way of doing it, and that's what I'm afraid of them getting to the court because Kavanaugh is insinuating that the federal courts can step in, and they already have. They have a precedent. They're already quoting Bush versus Gore. And guess what? 3 of the Supreme Court justices that we have on the court right now, Brett Kavanaugh, John Roberts, and Amy Barrett, all worked on Bush's victory in the Supreme Court where George W. was crowned king. And I'm afraid they're going to try to slip in the same thing. We got 3 Supreme Court justices that were involved in that case. So do I have a tendency to think that the Republicans might cheat? Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Donnie is out there right now preaching that we need to have the election known on November 3rd. That night we need to call them. It hasn't been that way. We don't run it that way. We've had cliffhangers before. What do you think Bush Gore was? I didn't decide that November 3rd. There was a process going on, and George Bush ran to the Supreme Court and had it stopped so that votes would not be counted. Seems to be a theme with the Republican Party. They do not want your vote counted. The more of you that vote, the less opportunity they have to win. Go figure. The popular vote it has cost us twice with both Gore and Trump.
Kerry?
Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Clinton got the most popular votes. Gore got the most popular votes. That's not the way it played out. And I don't want to see this one go the same way as Bush v. Gore. Anyway, that's it. Boy, howdy shit. Oh, no, I got mail. I got one other piece of mail. I got a nice card from Linda and Jimmy Collins from Barberton, Ohio. And it was just a nice little card. We're getting ready to wash the shit off of us come November 3rd is the little washing away the mess on November 3rd. But they were saying that as we wait the Beer and Bud show, I can't help but look back and how far we've gone. Anyway, a note to further encourage you to keep on yelling at people to pay attention. Asshat is a bad practical joke played on America, and we've had enough. Jimmy and I already voted blue and counted too. Can't wait. We salute you, Jimmy and Linda Collins. Thank you all so much, sweetie. I appreciate it tremendously. Makes me feel good when I get mail. Anyway, it's Tuesday, baby. Benjamin Stroud, how are you, friend? Good beer.
I'm hanging in there.
Hey, Ben, good beer.
Yeah, I'm very happy that you like that beer and the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee was good too,
Did
but
you
I like the beer better.
Did you share some with the family?
I'm the only beer drinker.
I'll try a sip of it eventually because I've been on the. I mean, I don't drink alcohol, but I'm not afraid to taste it. You know what I mean?
I looked at it and said, "That's good beer." And so
he's been saying
what about
that
the coffee?
The coffee's good. I like my coffee a little stronger, but it is good. I've been having my regular coffee in the morning because I can drink a pot of coffee pretty quick.
Did Travis and Tyler try it out?
So here's the thing about me. For the longest time, it's been a long time since I've tried coffee. The reason being is the first time I tried coffee, it nearly made me gag. But that was probably what?
That was a long
10 years ago.
Yeah,
so ever since then, it's just been like, but
you should try that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting at. Is I'm not nowhere near as afraid of trying things. I've just never thought of trying coffee. You know, I'm just, especially nowadays where I just drink water and tea, or iced tea. But
It's
No.
okay to have coffee in moderation if you don't want to drink it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I have so many friends who it's like their life source. So it is weird being the only one out of the group that doesn't drink coffee. But next time they fix a brew up, I'll give it a try and let you know because I'm curious to see if I can handle coffee nowadays. But I will try the beer because even though I don't drink alcohol, I'm not afraid to taste it. And I've been hearing this is a good beer, and I've yet to have or try a good beer.
That's good beer.
So
Start with Belgian beers.
So, John, Travis, I found out something today about my health.
what's up, man?
I hope it's good news.
Oh, no, it's a little bit of bad news.
Well, damn, buddy, I'm sorry to hear that. What's up?
They found out today that I've got pulmonary hypertension.
Pulmonary
damn it.
hypertension.
There's meds for
Well,
that.
Yeah,
I
they
got
give
it.
you a pill. Calm your ass
Yep.
right down. I'm on them.
Yeah, you might have statins or
I'm
something.
on one too.
Yeah,
Statins?
I don't take my pill by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I know it.
Yep, same.
I seen a story this afternoon on my local news that people now are searching on Google how can they change their vote because people are now having voters remorse.
Yeah. Well, too bad. You done voted. That's
Excuse
it. Once your ballot's in there, you can't go back in there and go, hey, wait a minute.
This is why you're supposed to make the decision.
It's a done deal.
Yeah,
You should
you're
be
supposed to
doing your-
think about this. We've had
Yeah.
4 years of really extreme circumstances to try to influence you to vote one way or the other. So
That was a
that's-
nice way to put it.
And then,
yeah, I like you, Rick.
Ah,
I'm with Rick. Anyway, let's
yeah,
go
and
ahead.
then we got something kind of bad going on Facebook and some of our Blue Dot family groups. We've got
Oh.
I'm not going to name no names, but we got several Blue Dot family members fear mongering and spreading misinformation about things that have
Well,
not come true and happened yet.
Let's keep that to the blue room. If there's any
They're-
disagreement, we'll talk about it there.
Yeah.
Well, if it
Yeah,
is
they're-
about
they're just,
if
They're just
if
sharing
if
stuff
it
that
is
they read on Facebook.
if
Yeah.
it is about this 5-3 vote that ballots can be thrown out even after they come in. After they come in the 3rd of November, but are stamped before that, then I don't think it's that much fear mongering. Exactly. It was
There is
written
a lot
by
that we're gonna
Washington
have
Post
to-
Atlantic. There's a danger. There's
Who the hell
a
is that?
real danger for a coup.
We have to be
And
careful of everything
let's not
that's going on
fear-monger.
between now and then, until we get.
Yeah,
let's
somebody
let's get
Posted
everybody.
today that the U.S. Supreme Court has already made a ruling that if early voting ballots aren't turned in by November 2nd, they can't be counted on November 3rd.
They have. Yeah, and they have. I mean, it's in the Atlantic, it's in the Washington Post, it's in the Guardian. So, I think they did make the ruling, and I would be happy if they didn't. But they voted apparently 5-3, and that's also really not done. Basically, it's according to the law, but I don't know whether the law is still valid in America.
Yeah, that's questionable
Dutch
nowadays
girl.
because
That's a
the
Dutch guy.
Republicans are sure trying to push it. These are state elections.
Yeah, but if something like that happened, it would be all over our news right now, and I haven't seen nothing in our news yet about it happening.
I haven't seen that decision yet. Let's get everybody in the room, though. Bill Jones, how's
Yes, sir.
everything
So-
in North Carolina, my friend?
Oh, right.
I've been around since a week ago Sunday. Sunday I got in late.
Bill, you're cutting
You
in
got
and
a real
out.
spot,
I
Bill.
apologize for not being around.
Oh, that's all right. You're fading out on us,
I've been
Bill.
awful busy.
We're having a hard time hearing you.
Hello.
Oh,
You sound like you're 3 rooms away from your phone at
Yeah.
the moment.
we'll let Bill catch up with us. Blue Dot Hank, all the way from the Ludlands. How are you, my friend?
I am very fine. Today I got my flu shot.
Oh, outstanding. There
So
you go.
I am protected. Well, I'm
Well-
not allowed to have paracetamol or whatever you call it for a few days. I just need to get this immune system reaction going. But in the Netherlands we have, of course, the problem with the second wave. There might be a strict lockdown, but they're still whining about that. The government is. They do not. They do not really act. They say they will act, but only when the amount of people infected is keeping up the pace that it is right now. And they did decide all restaurants, cafes, and bars closed until into December, which of course is bad for the restaurants and the owners.
Right.
However, there are also restaurants that do takeouts and takeaway, so and they are doing well. So it's not too big of a problem, I think.
Yeah.
The other problem that we have is schools.
Can you hear me now, John?
Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you, Bill.
The other
Yeah, okay. I got cut off there. They zapped me clean out of Discord, and I had to come back in.
Well, you're in there in there loud and clear now.
So the other problem we have is schools. There are teachers that don't want to teach anymore, and
we could go
kids
Sunday.
and parents that don't want their kids in school. But the government still says schools should be open. So yeah, that's about the situation in the Netherlands, and we're all looking forward to the demise of Trump.
Yes.
However, we are also very worried.
Oh, you had to throw that however.
And about this article that I was talking about SCOTUS. I've got it in front of me. CBS News says the Supreme Court quashes Wisconsin court order that said absentee ballots could be counted up to 6 days after election day.
Right.
And that's written by Jen Crawford and Adam Brewster, October 27th, 2020, 3:17 p.m. CBS News. So just check CBS News, check Wisconsin, check court order, check absentee ballots, and then see what it says.
That's as long as it's postmarked before election day.
Yes,
they should be counted. That's it. There's no election being called on November 3rd. We have had elections that have ended on November 3rd because somebody concedes. Donnie ain't going to concede shit. Donnie wants to declare victory as soon as he sees he's in the lead. But that's not the way it works. All the votes need to be counted, and they're afraid of that. But Hank, thank you for being here. And Johnny Fly, boy, howdy shit. How's the air up there, brother?
Well, it's a lot cleaner when Johnny Boy leaves.
Yeah. Well, y'all are a popular state as far as Trump's go. I think Melania was up there today. Melanoma or whatever her name is.
Oh, I know.
Her first campaign appearance in a year. So.
Yeah, really. I mean, all
she's
of a
really
sudden,
enthused about him.
Well, 3 times in a row they were here. It's like, give me a break, and they'll probably be here a few more times until election day.
Pennsylvania is big for him. If he does not take Pennsylvania, then his chances are really, really narrow at any kind of victory at all. So they're dumping a lot of resources into. How many commercials are you seeing on TV? I bet a few.
Oh, quite a bit.
Yeah,
quite
a few.
Well, yeah. But I love some of them, especially from what is that now? The Lincoln Project. Oh, there's Bill. My friend Bill Jones sent me a few today on the phone. I love them, especially that program. I love them.
Yep. I'm loving it too. They cranking them out so quick now, several a day. So they're really hitting them good. All right, well, let's bring in T.W. Travis all the way up in Colorado. How you doing, brother?
Freezing my ass off right now.
Freaking. What's the temperature up there now?
16.
Whoa,
is that all?
16?
Yeah.
I'm going to quit
16.
bitching now.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not bitching anyway, but I'm definitely not going there. Nope.
You win.
You win.
Come up to Pennsylvania, Travis.
No. Yeah, I mean, I want to go up there.
Talking about, the other thing, too, is talking about, hey, they might go to Pennsylvania, but, Colorado's still in play there. And so it's looking pretty much Biden anyway. But, Trump's got to remember, that's still play. And if you're not coming, fuck you.
Put the hammer down until we get this shit done. We can't slack
up. It's 34 here and feels like 10 degrees.
Yep.
Well, you know what I've been, hearing, John?
What? What have you been hearing?
I've been hearing that usually not all the Republicans are voting until once election day comes. And I hope this isn't true, but they're saying once election day comes, then all the Republicans that are left that didn't vote earlier are going to come out and vote. So that might bring us a little close,
I don't get that, though, because if they're voting on November 3rd, hey, it should be null and void.
Yeah. Before we go any further, because Bill Jones had a problem with getting in earlier, let's let him have his introduction before Dad. You got a lot of things that you got to read off on the ticker over here. So, yeah, then we're going to get into the conversations, y'all.
All right, Bill. You back now?
Sounds good.
I'm here. How you doing?
We're doing fine, brother. You faded out right when you were letting us know what's going on in North Carolina.
Yeah, no, we're doing fine. It was a busy week, and I apologize for not coming on the show. But Tuesday and Thursday I ran late. The last time I was on the show was a week ago Sunday, and I just been busier than a one-legged man.
I would imagine. I would imagine.
All right, Discord's being funny.
What?
But we're doing well, and I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make two predictions.
Two predictions.
Well,
let's go.
The prediction coming out of North Carolina, South Carolina, and a general. North Carolina, I predict Cal Cunningham will win by at least 4 points.
Outstanding.
In South Carolina, I think Jamie's going to take it by bigger.
Really? You think Lindsay's going to get stomped? I hope so.
Well,
it's on my Christmas list.
Jamie is up 3, and this is one thing you have to remember. The bulk of the African-American vote does not get counted in South Carolina and until Election Day. And number 2, the 18 to 22-year-olds aren't counted at all because they aren't being polled. They're only polling likely voters. So remember that.
Yeah, y'all remember that poll shit.
And South Carolina is also 63% African-American. So I'm not a mathematician, but it would seem to me like he's at +3. He can only go one way.
Yeah,
that's up.
I'm telling you, I want to be.
Bye, Lady G.
Where's?
Oh, by the way, check out the new anti-Graham ad. I put it on main discussion about 6 o'clock tonight. It is absolutely a butt kicker, and it's been playing yesterday and today.
Is that on Lindsey Graham from
Yep.
Lincoln
It's an anti-Lindsey Graham act.
Oh,
yep,
man.
and it is a
one. I think it was yesterday or something. I think I seen one.
Yeah, it's good.
It is really it made him look pitiful.
Every day they are blasting him.
Good.
So I think Lindsey's gone. I think Tom Tillis is gone, and I happen to agree with 270 and not 538. I think Joe Biden is going to win. My guess is 334 electoral votes.
334.
That's my prediction. Remember, I said that.
I want to see. Yeah,
I will.
Yeah, we will. We will. We're going to hold you to it, Bill. Let me get through.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's 400.
Yeah, I hope it's the whole ball of wax. Ain't nobody left for his ass. Where'd he go? All of a sudden, get up and dashed out, and left the door open.
I'm here.
Dad.
Okay. Well, we'll just go on without him.
Okay,
Let me go ahead.
If you guys haven't voted, please vote. Thank you.
Please get out and vote.
Oh, yes.
Please get out and vote. Or make your
I
plan and
voted
know when you're
about-
going to do it. Everything okay?
I voted
Tony
about
in the
2
net.
weeks
Go
ago.
vote.
I got one more thing, and I'll leave it for later in the show. I'll let somebody else talk for a minute since I've been running my mouth for a minute and a half.
Bill, you're welcome to run your mouth all the time here, brother. You can stay and run your mouth if you want.
Well, okay. One last thing. Last Tuesday, I wasn't here, but last Tuesday, Lincoln Project ran an ad featuring Mr. Michael Steele, who is the former Republican National Chairman.
Right.
And he's also a co-founder with the Lincoln Project. He did an ad on LPTV. It's called Imagine. If you can look it up on the YouTube thing, Imagine. It's from last Tuesday, a week ago. It's a 1-minute ad. And about that morning, I got a call from The Guardian. Or not a call, a text message going, they want to know if they can have permission to win. I said, what are you talking about? And he goes, what, your editorial you ran in June? And I went, that was non-copyrighted. That was a gratis editorial. They can run whatever they want.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you watch that ad and you remember the editorial that I read from June, in fact, I read it on your show.
Right.
My closing comments, they copied, which I thought that was so cool. I was just really
outstanding.
A little bit of pride. Well, they closed it with, remember I said there's 2 things on the ballot: America and Trump. I choose America. And that's exactly how he closed his rant. Or his rant was much better than mine, but I was flattered
But
that
you influenced his voice. So
yeah. Well, they read somebody on his team read the article and they shared it, and then they called the Guardian because that's where it ran, the U.S. Guardian. The Guardian is owned by a British company, in case you didn't know that. But anyway,
no, I didn't.
And so the Guardian in New York emailed me going, I said, there's no permission necessary. It wasn't copyrighted. That was
go for it.
Freelance. That was a freelance editorial. He can use whatever he wants.
Outstanding, Bill. Outstanding.
Yeah. But that's the first ad last Tuesday. Remember the week before that, I had said, watch out, because Rick Wilson on LPTV said that they were going to start blasting. And I'll tell you what, the last week or so, they have kicked ass. Every day they come out with 2 or 3 new ads that are just devastating.
Yeah.
So
and they're going to keep it up. Kudos. They're going to be right up to Election Day with that stuff.
My kudos to our brothers in the Republican Party that saw the light and realized that this man is he's not even American.
I think we're going to see more Republicans vote for Joe Biden this time.
And if the Trumpists take over the GOP after this election, I'm telling you, I think a lot of those moderate Republicans are going to turn into Democrats in a hurry.
That's what I'm.
I believe it.
The Republican Party here has abandoned conservatives. Go ahead, Johnny Fly.
I'm just curious, how long did it take them to get to that point where they finally realized that Trump is not a Republican? He's an idiot.
Yeah. Well, the only thing left with them is the basket of deplorables. That's all they have left.
And she hit it on the head when she said that.
Those that are just so greedy, it's what's that?
I said she hit it on the head. They didn't like to hear that, but they are a bunch of deplorables. Anybody that follows that idiot,
I'm sorry. As a matter of fact,
she was being nice.
Yeah. Really. No shit.
I posted
could have called you a whole lot of other things.
I posted a meme the other day in the chat box on Discord, and it was like a really poor house. A poor people's house, and like a rundown house, and the guy living inside says something like, "Make America Great Again. Thank you, President Trump." Because I don't understand why these people who do not have that much money somehow keep believing the rich are there for them. It's ridiculous.
It goes back to I think it was Johnson that said it, that if at the time he was talking about racial issues, he said that if you can convince the poorest white man that he is better than the most prominent black man, then that white man won't mind it when you pick his pocket. That's what Johnson said, I believe. I'm not quoting directly, but that's his thing. And I think it's basically the same thing. If you convince these poor people, working people, and wave the flag at them and wave the Bible at them and give them some good bumper stickers to look at, they think they are superior to the elite, Hollywood elite or something like that, whatever they want to get the nasty word of the day for us, whatever it is. They're better because they're standing up for their country. No, you're being conned by a whole bunch of assholes is what it is, and you fell for it.
They're
you should be embarrassed. Yeah.
Amen.
Let me catch up here because this is starting yesterday, because right at the end of the show yesterday, I had a couple come in that I did not call out, so I want to catch up. Karen Van Wyk donated $5 through Super Chat yesterday and said, "On the road again, 45 is on the road again, spreading COVID to all his minions and his friends, determined to destroy America in the end." I was just guessing with the tune there, Karen. I hope you, and forgive me, Willie Nelson. That's when I seen On the Road Again. That's the only song that come to my mind. Anyway, Karen, thank you very much. And I want to thank Luther Starr, who subscribed to our YouTube channel right yesterday at the end of the show, so I appreciate that. And this evening, Gary Spring donated 5 beaver bucks all the way down from Canada. Our buddy up in Canada, Gary Spring, thank you very much. Rick Zachary donated $5 to Super Chat and said, "I hope Joe adds 20 more Supreme Court justices in honor of RBG. Amen." I agree, Rick Zachary. Got it on the ball there, buddy. And Keith Beal donated $5 through Super Chat. Keith, thank you very much. And Karen Van White came back today and donated $5. And darling, we hope you're okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you for your kind words the other day, John and Bernadette. Yes, we are all worried about you. Karen had to take her brother to the hospital, and when he got in there, they called her and said he had COVID. So Karen was exposed, and so now she's in quarantine and all that stuff, and we are concerned about her. We have had family members that have suffered from this disease, and it is scary, and it's getting worse. They can't hide from this shit.
Yeah, they just made a mandatory order. They upped the mask wearing and stuff like that here in Colorado, and they groups of only 10, family members of only 5. That they're having a big deal here in Colorado.
Well, howdy. It is.
Hey, John?
Every day I sit in the news. Yes.
I want to let you know that I posted something in your group today. John Brevo BDF posted a video of me taking a stroll through northeastern Johnson County and in a neighborhood that's a highly conservative neighborhood, and all the Biden signs you see in 2016, those were all Trump signs in those same yards.
They changed to Biden signs now? Is that what you're saying? They used to be Trump signs, now they're Biden signs? Ben? Oh, Ben.
Must have lost him.
I'm telling you, they changed their mind, and I'm glad they seen the light.
Good.
That's good. Good sign.
Good. That's what I was talking about a minute ago.
I think a lot of people have seen the light.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's the way they should, because getting down to the desperate those who haven't voted yet, and again, you're not going to be able to get those little minions. They are locked in. They don't give a shit what he does. It is the
Yeah, I mean, his buddies are throwing him under the bus.
Hell, they're all throwing him under the bus. Nobody wants to be involved with him.
You know, I even watch that Glenn Kushner, that lawyer.
Prosecutor.
He's basically,
he's great.
Yeah, he basically said that Donnie has no foot to stand on. He's done. He better get the hell out, or they're going to drag him out by his toenails.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a bit.
I'd love to see that.
I'd like to see Glenn as the AG, man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's they're. This whole 6-3 court now, we're going to have to deal with this shit.
Hey.
And there ain't no other way to deal with it than to increase the number on the court. If we don't do that, then what are we looking at in the future?
One-sided vote.
Yeah. Everything that we've ever worked for will be tossed out the road. You think Citizens United is bad? Holy shit, hang on to your britches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, forget about the Voting Rights Act. That's gone.
That's gone.
With a stacked court, a stacked Supreme Court.
That's what it is. It does not represent the country. We don't have
but
a court
isn't it
now.
the same problem as Obama had with the fact that everything he tried to do was blocked by the Senate and the House because they were Republican, and now they can use the Supreme Court to block any new law put forward by Biden.
This is 3 picks he's got. 2 of them are stolen, and one of them I consider suspicious. When Kennedy retired, oh, by the way, whatever happened with his son working for Deutsche Bank and got all that shit going on? And
I don't know. Me and Mom were talking about
lost
that earlier today.
We got lost in all the other damn news. That's why Kennedy probably had to retire. So he's had 3 picks on this damn court.
Who was it that put his resignation in last night? There was somebody that put their resignation in last night. It was I can't remember his name, but he's not well known. It's just of some.
Are we talking about
It was a
prosecutor?
Yeah, it was of something. Yeah, it was of some secretary of like salary or something, or whatever situation. But he put his resignation in last night because he said, "Yeah, I was hired by Trump, but I cannot go with this man because what he is doing is wrong, and I resign from here on out."
Anybody with any honor and integrity have left this man. When he bragged about, I'll get the best people. Are you shitting me? We're at the bottom of the
I think it
barrel
was the
now.
Secretary of Salaries.
Anybody
or
that he hired that had any dignity and integrity at all left.
Best of the worst, maybe.
You know, so.
And the rest committed crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're going to see where
The rest
that
are
leads.
sitting in jail. Sales.
Yep. I'm
215 indictments and 7 of them in prison. Really?
Did any one of you read the the statement that the White House put out today, which is rather long, but in which they say that they have beaten COVID and they have won against COVID, and that's all thanks to thanks to their scientists and thanks to Ivanka Trump. It's a ridiculous statement that was put out today by the White House. It's like a PDF of, I don't know, 50 pages or whatever.
Yeah.
But they declare victory over
COVID.
Over COVID.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
we won. It's all gone now. Everything's better.
What did she do? What did she
It's
do?
criminal.
Suck it out of the air, or did she?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pulled
but
it
it's
out of her
criminal,
ass.
basically.
They're
And he
just the
also
same place
said
he's
that,
getting his information.
Yeah, he also said that Baron Trump, the son that we shouldn't basically not talk about because he has nothing to do with the nutcase Trump family in the way of money or jobs or whatever. But this kid apparently beat COVID in 15 minutes, according to Trump.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. Tell that to over 226,000 Americans who aren't.
Yeah,
here
it's
to
a
hear
bit like this. Do you remember this
fucking
hilarious minister of propaganda in Iraq? We are not being bombed while the bombs.
Yeah,
were
while
going
the bombs
off
are
around
going off. Yeah, Baghdad Bob. Yeah, I remember
Baghdad,
that.
yeah.
No, everything is fine. Kaboom. Well, no, this is not
Everything
happening.
is fine. Go outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go in your basement and turn on.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me
Yeah,
catch
that-
up real
that
quick
could be-
here. On these, let me see. Get that right there. Okay, Sarge Tech, and I'm glad he wrote this up there. Sarge Tech donated $5 to Super Chat. Thank you, Sarge Tech. Well, I'll hit that again for a minute because, oh shit. Excuse me. Excuse me. He just watched a video, and I just watched a video, and it's the same video, and it inspired me as much as it inspired Sarge Tech. His comment is, I just watched a video of a 104-year-old grandma in New York City voting against Donald Trump, called him an obnoxious radioactive turd. I saw the same video, Sarge Tech. It was this lady, she walked with her walker, 104 years old, got in there and voted. Thank goodness they let her go to the front of the line. And I would have liked to seen the redneck Trump asshole that would have said, hey, don't let her do, because that's who it would have been. But they let her up there, and she voted, and she was proud, and I too,
good for her,
was inspired. So, and
Great lady.
The caveat to that, she's 104 years old. You got no excuse for not going to vote. She's 104 years old, born in what, 1916?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Amen. Good
Got out
God.
and voted.
God love her, man. That's
Baby,
awesome.
I'm telling you, that's inspirational. I enjoyed seeing it myself. Okay, Sancella Vance donated $2 to Super Chat and said Lindsay was begging for money on Fox.
You sure
Fuck
was.
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Wait
out
till
They
you-
there.
all need some money because they got to retire.
Yeah, wait till you watch that ad, man. That's
I
awesome.
will. I can't wait to go see it. I don't know if I already did. I watched one on Lindsey Graham yesterday, I think it was. Or it could have
No,
been
it's
the day
one that
before.
came out today. In fact, I'll tell you what.
I
You want me to
haven't
send
seen
it to your line?
Yeah, Travis, can you find, what's the title of it? Maybe Travis can find it. I don't know if.
Hang on, let me pull it up and I'll tell you.
I don't know if I can pull it up on the
Yeah,
air, but at the very least, I can give it to you to look at through phone or something. But
I
That's
know Bill
hilarious.
sent it to me. It was good. It was excellent.
I want to see it.
Hilarious.
Anyway, John Diddybag donated $10 to Super Chat and said, USPS not guaranteeing delivery by Election Day after today. Deliver ballots by hand. Let's roll. That is true. Thank you, John Diddybag. That is true. They're telling you if you get it, try to mail it tomorrow. It may not have enough time to get there through the system. So that's best bet if you do still have your ballot tomorrow. Take it to a drop-off box. Take it to a polling location if you have to. It would be wiser If you have no other option, put it in the mail and hope for the best. But today is more or less the unofficial cutoff day to get it in the mail. So it has time to process. So it has time to get to the election board to be counted. So do that if you can. Anyway, this last one, I love it. Sailor Chick donated $5 to Super Chat and said, "Take your vitamin D and vote for Joe and Kamala. We love our Blue Dot family." Thank you, Sailor Chick. And the first time I ever saw that name, I actually learned of you from Bob Kincaid when I'd go over to Bob Kincaid. And Sailor Chick would be sending in comments online. And so I'm tickled to death that you're over here. And Catman56 donated $2. My friend Keith, $2 equals a fuck Trump. There you go. And Old Bat, 2 Cats, just donated $10 to Super Chat and said, "Trump is going to get blue balls." Fuck Trump. Yeah, he's going to get blue balls, all right. Yeah.
You know what, John?
What?
You know, I see the title of your show is "One More Week of Their Obstruction."
One more week of their obstruction. That's what they're going to try to do.
Right.
Well, but I got news for you. You know they're going to continue to obstruct even after the election. You know that.
They're going to do it until we chase them down the road 6, 7, 8 months from now.
Travis, I just sent you those 2 Lindsey Graham ads to your direct message in Discord. One's called Pathetic, and the other one's called Can't Trust Lindsey. They ran yesterday and today in South North Carolina.
I think I might have seen the one the Pathetic. I think I might have seen that.
If you I just sent it to Travis's Discord message thing.
Yeah.
So.
You'll also be able to find. You'll also be able to find the link to the Borat movie I sent you.
Oh, I want to see that. I have not seen the movie yet. Everybody's talking about it.
I sent Travis a link. I did send Travis a link, and I told him to watch it with you because it's hilarious and you should watch it together.
Oh yeah. I want to see
it. It's not suitable for work material.
I've already seen a couple clips. I saw him on what was it, Stephen Colbert, I think it was, or Trevor Noah last night. I can't remember. He's look at all the publicity he's getting from this shit. I love it. It is. Yeah, I want to see it. Thank you, Hank. We appreciate that. We'll probably watch it tonight, maybe.
Keep your ad blockers on.
You know what, John? I had to go up to Pottsville for something. I went over to the Democratic headquarters and got a few more literature and campaign signs.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming back. Yeah, and here this guy was standing on the bridge just before I went on to 61 out of Pottsville.
You run up there, don't jump.
Last minute, no. He was actually doing
Biden's
better.
gonna win. Don't jump.
He had a Biden-Harris sign in his hand, a campaign. If I would have known that, I would have pulled over and got out and just stood with him for a bit. Yeah.
It's contagious, isn't it? It's contagious.
It sure is. And then I got there's a type of literature that you put on the doorknobs. I think it's for Gary Wegman. He's running for the 9th congressional district for Pennsylvania. That's my area. So, yeah, we're going to do this. I think it's going to be pretty close. It's going to be a fight, I think. But
it is going to be a fight.
I think we're going to do it.
But I feel like we're going to win that fight. But I'm ready for that fight. But we have to. That's coming here lately. I'm on this kick of the Senate. Get your ass out and vote. Vote down ballot. Vote blue all the way. We need the Senate. In case the Supreme Court pulls any shenanigans, any bullshit, and he is crowned king, we need a. That's right, Mark. That's what Mark said. We need a Democratic Senate and a Democratic House to be able to impeach his ass and remove him. Mark's right. I stand with Mark. So
actually, he was barking at a car, but
no, I understand, dog. Don't tell me. I heard him. I heard him distinctly say, "Fuck Trump."
When we've had 15 dogs at one point, not by choice really, but what can you do? You start learning dog pretty quick. So I think I assure you, Dad knows exactly what we're saying.
I speak fluent dog. Yes, we had 15 at one time.
It's funny. I had to go outside and check the perimeter really quick.
Quit bringing them home.
I had to check the perimeter really quick because there was a dog running around the street.
Dog?
But yeah, there was a dog. Yeah. But I just made sure Jenny was okay. And yeah, nothing happened. But it was funny because I walked back in and Mom just kind of goes, and I go, you okay? She goes, 7 days. 7 days.
She's in there watching the news.
He's counting down, I see,
She's
huh?
watching the news.
Oh, yeah.
Just, everybody's
I know. I
tired of
try
this
not
shit.
to do that anymore because it just frustrates the piss out of me.
Yeah, well, it's going to be frustrating.
Yeah.
Ooh, Raven, that's
It's monumental, John. I'm telling you, I don't ever remember seeing an election day like that. This will be like, and I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to watching it on Tuesday.
Oh,
night.
Lord. Everybody. It's going to be.
Y'all are going to have fun with that. I'm just going to be in my home.
No, we're going
just
to be
like,
right here, baby.
I'm not partying.
We got to figure out how.
You're not
going to see the
go and
returns.
watch, Travis?
I'm afraid to watch, man. I remember I remember 4 years ago and just being too into it because you watch it and it's like watching paint dry. Watching it ain't gonna go by any faster. I almost just rather wait in anticipation and just find out when the number hits. But that's just me.
The thing is, like for me, Travis, I fell asleep. I was dozed off on the sofa and I had the TV on, and at the time Hillary was in the lead. I thought, oh, she was a pretty good lead. I thought, oh, she's got it, right?
Yeah.
And of course, what a hell of a way to wake up. I'm just barely starting to wake up when I heard. CNN projects President Trump as the next president-elect. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I woke up so fast.
I said those people got to be on crack. Recount the fucking vote.
Yeah.
I remember it was because, again, I've mentioned before in the show, it was mine and Rose's anniversary, which was already intense enough as is. And I remember falling asleep on the couch and Tyler just waking me up and just going, yeah, he ended up winning. And I'm just like, this has to be a fucking weird-ass dream or some shit. Like, there's no way.
Hell, if I was him, I would have made you guess.
You're like, let me go back to sleep.
Yeah. Wake me up for another 4 years.
Yeah, wake me up in 4 years.
Did anybody catch that SNL skit with the fortune teller? And it was these people from 2019 wondering what 2020 was going to be like. And
they go to a fortune teller and she tells them.
You're going to do a lot of crying.
Yeah, you're going to be crying a lot.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be washing a bag of chips with over amounts of soap. Well, why am I doing that? Oh, shit.
I said that.
I could have never predicted
I said
this
that.
shit.
The guy that has his business across the street from me, he's a diehard Trump supporter. And I told him, I said, listen, do you want me to get you a crying towel? And what color do you want me to get? Oh, no, he said Trump's going to win. I said, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'll have to razz him when we win.
I'm not
going to. Travis, I sent those two Graham things to your Discord.
Okay,
message.
Cool. I'll pass those on to Dad here in just a second.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. See, I'm afraid to get anywhere near. I don't want to use the word cocky, because again, I like the outlook of looking at it like always play like you're losing.
Cocky. I want to feel cocky, but every time I do, I go.
Yeah, exactly. Because if it was fair, I think we have it in the bag. But if there's foreign interference going on, that's what scares me the most. That's it. So
I'm not so worried about foreign interference as I am interference from the Supreme Court and the Republican Party. That's what I'm worried about.
That is very true.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to worry about the Russians. I have to worry about the Republicans. That's what I have to worry about.
Well, see, in that case there, that's two fronts already that we got to worry about. And that's
who would have ever realized years ago if you would have said, well, we always had to worry about the Russians and other foreign countries, right?
Yeah.
Now we have to worry about our own people in our own country doing it along with the Russians.
I remember sitting at a dinner table with a few of my friends a few days after Trump got elected, and we were all talking about it. And this was back when things were already starting to pop up, like Trump's going to be the next Hitler and all that. And I even remember saying, well, look, Hitler's a strong word. Like, let's not panic yet. It's going to be bad, but I'm not going to go off the deep end yet. And boy, if I would go back in time and just be like, yo, dude,
Why did I say
would have been running down the street.
It's like run
for your life.
It's like a newspaper in Europe wrote, I think a few months ago, a British one. They had something like, "We warned you in 2015 and before. We warned you, and now you see the light." You know, it's yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, worried now. Yeah,
yeah.
Anyway.
In other words, fucking vote! God damn it, vote!
Y'all see Obama out on the trail today?
Will hopefully be over.
I believe this is a direct quote from Biden's speech down in Florida today. Basically, what I'm saying is, fuck Donald Trump. I believe that was a direct line of speech from.
Well, you know what,
I'm
though,
glad
John,
to see him out there.
Well, with all these young people out there voting, I can't help but. I mean, you know, there's going to be some Republicans too, but I just have this sneaky suspicion that we're going to have an overwhelming vote for the Democrats. I really do. With all these young people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they see the way that things going, and they just don't want to see it go another 4 years like that.
I think a lot of them are thinking, I want a planet when I retire. And we're not going to have one if we can't.
I want to have a planet. I want to see that guy suffer consequences.
I want to retire too.
Maybe we should put him on a planet that has a lot of poisonous gas in the air. You know what I mean?
I said we need to send him to Mars and let him be the first person on Mars.
No, I want him right
here. Yeah, there you go.
So where Kamala Harris is going to be in Texas for 2 days, and one day she's doing an event with Beto O'Rourke. I think that's awesome as shit.
We are on the list, baby. We are flippables.
Yeah,
we're on that list of flippable states. We are getting there.
Yep. They're putting people in all the states too. They got Obama in Florida. They got.
There you go, John.
We got a week to go. We got 7 days. We need to be out there hitting it hard as much
there
as
you
we
go,
can.
John. What you can do, John, is get a whole handful of things. You know that you put the stickers on the doorknobs. I got a few. And do that and put them on all your neighbors' doors. I'm sure they'd like that.
Trying to get me shot, buddy.
Hey, Jonah Fly, was that you, Jonah Fly? Was that you, Jonah Fly?
Yeah, that was Jonah Fly. Put it on your door. Let me catch up.
I think Jonah Fly had something to do with Pennsylvania jumping up 2 points the last 3 days.
I swear, I am so tickled to death that you inspired. That Bill Jones it helped inspire Johnny Fly to get involved in his local politics, and how that played out. Was it not just as I said it would, Johnny?
Yeah.
He's doing good.
Well, you know
it opens up those doors. You'll meet people. You'll be involved in things. It makes you feel good.
Well, I never thought I'd be standing next. Well, I never thought I'd be standing next to Gary Wegman. Who knows? He could be our next representative in the federal government. I love it. How's the rep?
It matters.
That's
when
great.
you're involved, it makes you feel a whole lot.
Matters.
Real good about it. It just makes yourself feel good. Let me catch up here. Gary Spring, all the way up in Canada, sent down another $5 beaver bucks, buddy. We appreciate it. And he said, tick, tick, tock of the clock. Bye, Donnie. You're fired. Outstanding. It's coming soon, Gary. And Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong, donated $5 and the squirrel. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Have Travis. I was thinking about you when I sent the candy trick or treat. Fuck Trump.
And we've been having fun with that, Diana, and I can't thank you enough.
Yes, we've all been delving through the candy. One
specifically Rose. Rose was like, ooh, M&Ms.
Yeah, Rose hit the M&Ms. The next thing to disappear was the good bars, the ones with the chocolate and the peanuts.
They're good too.
Yeah, and then go in the crackle, and then the chocolate.
Yeah.
You can tell when you go by to find something. Hey, who ate all the good bars in here? Yeah. And Raven Hawk, thank you very much, donated $10 through Super Chat and said, early voting begins in Oklahoma on Thursday and Friday. We'll be voting a straight blue ticket. Love you all, Blue Dot family, and fuck Trump. Raven Hawk, we love you back. Thank you very much for your vote and your participation. It means the world to all of us that we all be involved. And John Diddybag came back with $10 through Super Chat and said, put him in stocks. And there you go. This man thinks like I do. Put him in stocks in front of the White House and collect rotten fruit, vegetable, and eggs to throw at him for charity.
Yep, every day.
For charity, $10 donation you got. Give me how much money we got. Go to the bank. Get some more money.
Donate for Planned Parenthood.
I would be sitting there throwing, but I'd be slapping. And just let me slap him. And Jason Milton donated $5 to Super Chat and said, what you think of Governor Abbott having just one ballot box per county? Harris, Houston County has 5 million people. This is local fascism at state level. What do you think? I think you're exactly right. I think it's Greg Abbott's pitiful attempt to stop Texans from voting. Go figure. He's a Republican,
John,
and that's what they freaking do. Huh?
Well, John, didn't they overturn that, or they still have that one box per county?
No, they overturned it. They opened up
thank
other
God,
boxes up.
I was ripping.
Yeah. Think of that. But Greg Abbott, I can't wait to get rid of his ass. And I think Texas is. I think the people that are the governors that are going to pay a hell price for this are mine, Ron DeSantis in Florida, and Brian Kemp in Georgia. I think these people are going to pay a price for their asinine behavior during this COVID crisis. They have increased the deaths in their state. They have put their citizens at risk. There ain't no doubt about this. You can't question this shit. Greg Abbott had his tongue stuck so far up Donnie's ass he was tickling his tonsils. And that's all he could do was try to please him, and it cost Texans lives. And Texas needs to remember that shit. Vote MJ Hager. I'm telling you, she's on the rise. I think we're gonna get a wash here in Texas. I think so. I think we're gonna have a Democratic rise in this state, and it is gonna wash down ticket. I really do.
That would be.
Well, John, I was listening to CNN today, and you know how they feature the actual people that died. That's part of that big figure of people that are dying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if anything alone, we ought to be voting for Biden and Harris, because what this man is doing is committing murder. He is murdering, homicide on a large
still out
scale.
there today, proclaiming an end to the COVID. COVID. That's all you hear. COVID. And one of the talking heads called him out for, look, he's jealous of COVID because COVID gets more news coverage than Donnie, and Donnie's upset about that. They should be talking. We do, asshole. You're the reason for the COVID. Put the coalition together.
Sick man.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. I mean, I would like to stop talking about COVID.
I would too.
COVID wasn't a thing,
COVID,
I mean, I'm just saying, like.
And he still says, oh, well, we have so much testing. Like, okay, let's slow down the testing, and it'll just go away miraculously. I mean, how stupid is that?
It's a magic trick, man. It goes away.
What we're going to go through
nowhere else
is exactly what they said we were going to go through at the beginning of this. They said we were going to get a first wave. It was going to lull during the summer a little bit. And we're going to get another wave in the fall, and it's going to be a bigger one. And lo and behold, here we are, and the numbers are going up all over the place. We're setting new record cases. And, of course, if you ask Donnie, we're just testing more. If we didn't test, we wouldn't find them. Yeah, if we don't look for missing persons, we'll never find them. You asshole! It's just the asinine. Yeah, it's just ignorant. But they're again the deplorables will go right along with
Donnie's the one that you wanted to send as a little kid out snipe hunting.
Yeah. Yep. Just wait. They're out there. Just go on out there.
Ignorant. That's a good way to describe it.
Guys, is it not looking for dead people or missing people a typical hobby of Fort Hood?
Yeah, it seems to be here lately. It seems like there's soldiers missing from Fort Hood every time you turn around.
I've been reading
and
on it.
They don't know where they're at.
No, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that has hit the. We've had, I think, 3 deaths. 2 that I distinctly remember, but I think there's a 3rd come out of Fort Hood in the last year or so. And
the Bros didn't do anything apparently.
Yeah, there has to, I'm telling you, the military is no different than anywhere else in our society. You have a mix of people in there, and there are of every range, every political persuasion, every hateful or racist. They're in there. They have to keep it pretty well hidden, but don't think for a minute that.
Yeah, well, I must say, I saw a few news clippings on the interweb about soldiers talking about Trump and being Trumpies and Trump fans and killing Democrats or whatever, and they all got suspended or at least kicked out of the force. Some Marines were. So that's a good thing.
They catch you talking that kind of smack in the military, you'll be up on charges. You swore an oath to defend and uphold the Constitution. Not a political party, and in the same way with these police officers who are running around using their fucking bullhorn or their police unit.
You're not supposed to uphold the presidency. You're supposed to uphold the.
You're not. You're going to swear an oath to a party or a person.
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
I mean, you could say a lot about Cuomo in New York, but he does a good job with this bastard cop that. I mean, this cop that goes out into the streets and turns on his microphone of his cop car.
Yeah, on his patrol. Got his ass in a bunch of trouble, as he should. Anybody in a public office, if you're out there spouting any political bullshit, you should be removed from your office because that's part of the deal. In the federal government, it's called the Hatch Act. And they might not use it against Donnie, but I guarantee your ass, if you're lower down on the fucking ladder and you do it, they will use it against your ass. And they won't.
They should still use it against Conway. I think
especially.
They should use it against a lot of those.
I can't wait to see Barr gone too. That man's dangerous.
I can't wait to see a good attorney general.
Yeah,
man.
I can't wait to see an attorney general and not a crime boss's lawyer. Or some guy that wants to represent him in a sexual assault case. Are you shitting me? That's what our Department of Defense is for, Justice is for. Such bullshit. Anyway, Catman56, my friend Keith, came back and donated another $2 and said, one more time, $2. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump, Keith. Indeed, we're about to do exactly that. And Jen Morgan donated $5 to Super Chat and said, barely made it here. I was caught in traffic jam caused by Trump's stop in La Crosse, Wisconsin, miles long on 6 major roads. Boy, howdy shit. They are out there. Thank you, Jen. They are out there trying to make asses out themselves. They're trying to make it look like they're bigger than they are, I think. And so don't fall for that shit. They all get together and drive around so they look like something. They look like idiots. But I have seen Biden trains out there, too. So fuck them. And Judy donated $5 to Super Chat and said, I appreciate the Blue Dot family so much. You helped me make it through. Judy, we appreciate you so much, baby. This family has reciprocated. It has helped me get through a whole lot of this shit in the last 4 years. Yeah. So I know how you feel, baby.
Sent something to your inbox on this.
Got something on your inbox.
Yeah, let me check. I got quite a few to get through here. I've just been monitoring chat.
The world is watching, and I will never give up on you, USA, or count you out. Get shit done, says Gary Spring from all the way up in Canada. Brother, we'd love to have your support. We have support from around the world because the world is embarrassed for us. Other countries are embarrassed for us in this country. We're motivated. I am so happy to see the turnout in this early. This is young. I ain't young. Yeah, I might look young, to a lot of y'all. Y'all figure I'm guessing probably 30, but no, I'm actually in my late 40s. And hey, quit.
That's why we were all waiting for you to take off that beard. We want to see you without a beard.
John, you pass for it, no problem.
Yeah. So
and if you believe that, I got some Tennessee.
Really, no shit. Got to bring it.
I've seen the photos.
I'm waiting for the check in the mail, John.
Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry. Keep it up. Anyway, I've been around. We all have. We've seen elections before. Do you remember one outside of? I'll give you Barack Obama, because Barack, he electrified this country and made it come together, and inspired a country, and that was the last time I saw this kind of enthusiasm. And I don't even know. I don't even know if it was this much.
No, Obama at 1 week out had 35 million votes. We got 78 million already.
I'm telling you. I don't recall ever this happening ever in my lifetime. where this many people have been motivated to get out and vote, to want to participate in this system, and that makes me very hopeful for the future.
That, you know, John, that night that Obama won, I'll never forget that. There was a sea of people. I mean, as far as you could look. That's what now that Trump would love. He'd be envious of that crowd.
Oh man!
But he'll never get it. He'll never get that type of crowd.
No,
never.
Trump will never have what all the previous, even W, who up until
because he's
Trump
not
came,
a president.
He will never have the dignity given to him as former presidents have.
No.
I can't. I know they will, but I can't even imagine a state funeral for his ass.
Yeah,
guys, can you imagine Trump being convicted and then in jail and then having his Secret Service security detail walking around with him in jail on the area?
Yeah, that won't happen.
Well, I think prison guards can be certified as Secret Service, and if they put him in, they'll have that covered there.
Hey, Dad, really quick, I got a comment.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a comment here for you. I responded to it in chat, but I figure it's a good one to bring out because it is a good question, and I think a few people have thought this. Yeah. Emily Miller writes, "Are we all still going to be here as a family when Biden wins?"
Oh, baby.
Hell yes.
We are going to be here. We are going to be here because when Biden wins,
no matter who,
we still have to get to January 20th just for the inauguration, and that is not going to be an easy road. And besides that, I'm not shaving until that man leaves our house.
And there's more to it than that.
And then after that, yes, because
then we have a lot of work to do.
Hopefully, saying right after he's sworn in, he looks at Donnie and goes, "Guess what? You're fired."
The thing about it is y'all hear me always talk about looking back. Where you are now is where you were when. Where I am now is where I was when I was 17, 18 years old. There's a movement in the country. I saw that movement back then produce so much. It wasn't just an election that was won. It was the Environmental Protection Agency. It was regulations on financial institutions. It was regulations on housing and voting.
Yep.
There were things that were done.
Banks.
And
banks,
I think,
banks so people couldn't be ripped off.
Yes. Yeah. There was major change in this country. And we got into this discussion the other day here at the house with Travis. This is my generation, or your generation, most of us, that we have seen this happen. And we have to take the responsibility for where we are now. Because as I was explaining to my kids the other day, this time that we lived through back then when so much changed and we were so motivated to make things happen. And we did. We made things happen. But then life, like everything else, it comes at you. Yep. You got to get a job. You got to pay taxes. You got to provide a house, food, groceries. You got bills. Oh, shit, what happens here? The water heater went out. What the hell? We're going to have another kid? There's a whole story of fucking life.
Yeah.
And then I believe in the 1980s with the advent of Saint Ronald Reagan, who came in and destroyed, in my book, this nation and set the greed of the Republican Party on the move. Trickle-down economics, give to the rich and screw the poor. That kind of stuff started back then and now has been perfected by a party that has grown into a party of liars, cheats, and thieves. And
do not forget the role of Margaret Thatcher in this.
Wow, we're trying to keep it
worldwide.
Yes. Well, yeah, with Ronald Reagan at the same time.
Yeah, it was.
It affected the whole world.
And let's be honest here. There's a lot of work that needs to be done when Biden gets it, and we were talking about this earlier today. Oh, yeah. Something as simple as decriminalizing and legalizing marijuana. It's like this. It's about time. It's about fucking time. Like, we gotta get going.
Out of your mouth to God's ear.
Rights Act would be nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, Voting Rights Act would be good wherever American is guaranteed the right to vote.
Yeah.
Yep.
and have the ability to do it without having to suffer through 8, 9, 10 hours of line.
Yeah.
Well, Travis's point is made is that January 21st. That's when the work starts, folks.
Yes, exactly.
We got a lot. We have a lot of goddamn work to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Because if we just take this and then say, "Yay, hippie, we won," and that's it. Let's all go back to what we were doing. Then we won't push these
climate
lawmakers.
change, for crying out loud. We got to start getting a fucking handle on that.
And I
shit.
think that the story today about the early voters are young.
Yeah.
Young and racially diverse and democratic. These are kids that want a better future. They want gun laws.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Common sense gun laws.
Yes, common sense gun laws. They want things that are going to change this country.
We don't want to get complacent when Biden wins. We don't want to stop the activism of which we are doing, because when you think about it, they need to know this is what we want. We cannot hold off and hold off and hold off, just like with climate change. You know, I get it. You can't go extreme with it right off the bat, but we got to fucking start. And any of our political leaders need to fucking just hear us out and understand we want health care for all. You know, we want cleaner air. We want common sense gun laws. Just because we go blue doesn't mean the job's over. So no, we're not going anywhere. That's when we really finally get the chance to work.
Just add the subtitle: Blue Dot Family, Guardians of Democracy.
That's us.
Yeah,
that's
Benjamin
us.
wanted to say something. Didn't you, Benjamin?
Yes.
What?
Go ahead.
I was going to say that, did you all see the 60 Minutes interviews on Sunday?
Yeah, I did.
Which one?
The one he ran out of?
Yeah, the one he...
Kamala Harris, where she was saying that Biden doesn't really support the decriminalization of marijuana, but she does. She does, and I think she will win. It's more than Kamala Harris that wants that. There is a nation that wants this. We're tired of this bullshit. It's not. You have it listed as a Schedule I drug, right next to heroin. You ask anybody in this nation, do you think marijuana is the same as heroin? No.
Well, let me ask you this.
Is beer
let me ask you this.
like heroin?
Well,
no.
John, let me ask you this, okay? And the reason why I'm asking you this is because when I was a student pilot, there's no way in hell that I'm going to be able to smoke pot and fly a plane. It's just, and they say too, when you get drunk, the higher up you fly, the drunker you get. Yeah,
I've
so how do
tested
you
that
deal with
theory
something
myself,
like that?
and believe me, it is true. The higher you are, the drunker your ass
You can
gets.
still legalize. You can
So
still
how do you
legalize
handle
marijuana and not and have a law against stoned driving. I mean, we have that in the Netherlands. Marijuana is legal, but if you drive stoned, you get a big fine.
Yeah, well, that's
so,
the thing. Is like even me and Mom were talking about this exact same thing today. It's like when people will say, look, when I look at marijuana, I look at it as a medicinal drug. It is a very helpful drug for so many, and could be helpful for even more people, and getting people out of fucking prison for minor drug offenses with marijuana. And now, of course, that doesn't mean you can just run rampant and fucking smoke pot and drive down the street. There's laws for alcohol and the same shit. And to be honest.
Well, I want some of that pot that you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, if you're doing it at your house,
I haven't had that yet.
And you're having with your friends, and you're and you're having a good time, and you guys aren't causing any problems. Hey, I don't have a problem.
But
with
see,
it.
I know
I have a problem with it. You know.
Well, I know there's FAA regulations like TW that says you know you have to have it so many hours before you fly. You can't fly and have alcohol.
Yeah.
No, you cannot fly.
Well, they did make.
They'll arrest your ass, literally, for doing that.
You can lose your
license. If you're sitting out on your front porch and say, "Hey, let's light up a J," I have no problem with that.
Oh yeah, I have no
some
problem.
people out there that want to have the legal drinking age raised to 25.
Oh well, slap those people, and let's go back to the discussion. Now, if you want to argue or have the discussion, not argue, just have the discussion, the debate between which is worse, alcohol or marijuana, I would have that debate.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
I would have that debate in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I think that's why it gets me so upset.
Basically, you could attest to the following. I mean, this is a Dutch example, but drunk drivers kill. and stone drivers keep up the traffic, and people get arrested for both here.
That's what I always say. A drunk will come to a four-way stop sign and run that sucker. A stoner will come up, stop, and wait for the fucking sign to turn green. That's the difference.
Yeah, or follow all colors 5 minutes long.
Wait, what are you waiting for? Fucker's still red. Anyway, let me
you're sitting there going, oh, look at the pretty colors.
Yeah. Again, I want some. Lord have mercy. I got to catch up. Y'all are being very kind. We appreciate that, too. This comes in next month. The next month wasn't looking good. Y'all are. Anyway, Sancella Vance donated $5 to Super Chat and said, Hope Village people sue him for the use of their music and dancing stupid. Fuck Trump. I know it. We can make fun of his dancing all day long. I do. I hope the Village people have already came out and told him to cease and desist using their music. He pulled up something else I heard him today using, but I didn't recognize. I know what it was, but I can't remember what it was right now.
I can't remember.
Anyway, Emily Miller donated $5 to Super Chat and said, You'll always be 39, just like Jack. Oh, I love you. Just like Jack Benny. Fuck Trump. That's right. I am not 67. I am having what anniversary of my 21st birthday? It's sort of like, I don't know. It's 38. That's what I am. Anyway, Jason Milton donated $5 to Super Chat and said, since Texas Republican Representative Gomart got COVID, he has been quiet on TV. Trump spreading COVID around the U.S. He is President Zero. What you think about his stupid rallies? I think he's disgustingly putting people in danger for him to keep doing it, just to satisfy his ego, and nothing other reason for it than that. Biden has been doing these drive-in rallies. Well, you see him on TV. He doesn't have the need to have 50 million people trying to clamor in front of him. Well, for one, it ain't 50 million. It's more like, I don't know. I think they're trying to pack them in so tight because they look better on TV. And Ben Stroud, hey, thank you very much, sir, donated $2 to Super Chat and said, Trump comes November 3rd. You're fired. Fuck Trump. Oh, I can't wait to fire his ass. And Tammy Ames, Nana Lovely, donated $3 to Super Chat and said, the package I planned for 11/8 will be a doozy. LOL, outstanding. I'll be looking for it, darling. I appreciate it very much, Nana Lovely. And Delfino Garza, our new friend down in the valley, donated $20. Thank you, sir. And said, I couldn't help it if I wanted to vote poison pill, but I voted straight Democrat. John, you're just 1 or 2 more years older than me. I'm from the luckiest year of 1977. Fight, Texas, fight. Way to go, Dallas Cowboys. There's my man. I'm not going to dispute. We're only a few years apart from each other, brother. This beard just makes me look old. And Lisa Sherman has subscribed to our channel. Thank you, Lisa, and welcome to the family. And Larry Ian has subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you, brother, and welcome to the family. Woo!
We're caught up really quick. I'm going to go ahead and because we're getting close to the end of the show, so I'm going to start rolling the Patreon credits. And I also wanted to let you know we brought Jen and Velica into the chat.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Velica.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy. How are you doing? You got stuck in traffic, Jen?
Yeah, it was lovely. I tell you, it was just an incredible mess. There were all black helicopters flying over the area, looking at all the crowds and checking on everybody, make sure there was no mad bombers around.
No mad bombers getting out of hand.
It was really a pain in the ass, believe me.
Trumpers, what are you gonna do? They have the trucks with the flags and all that.
No, I didn't see any of those. They're probably over at the airport in the little rallies they're having there.
Oh! He's somebody having a rally near you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I missed He was actually in La Crosse.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was. Yes. Well, he's all over the place.
How close were you to the dear leader, Jen?
Oh, I was about a mile or so away.
Oh, that close!
So you did. Did you wear the gas mask?
Oh,
nobody was allowed.
Yeah.
On the roads were allowed to get any closer than almost, I'd say, a third of a mile from them. It was backed off that far. just out of the range of a 308 or something. You know, it's.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Can I do my Vince McMahon impression of telling Trump he's fired?
Go ahead and do your best impression of.
You ready?
Get it.
You ready for this, everyone?
Go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's how Vince McMahon would say it.
I hope we find it
Everybody's
next
in
week.
shock.
I couldn't hear it.
Hello?
He knows it. He knows he's gone.
He knows. He
really
knows.
believe
He's
that.
desperate
I
right
do.
now. I think he knows down
He's so
deep.
desperate right now. He's trying to figure out. Let's see. What can I take out of the White House that they won't miss? That's worth money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
I'd check him before he walks out with the silver.
I wouldn't even check him. I'd just throw the cuffs on him and take him to jail. Piss on him.
No, I want a cavity search. I might be trying to shove something up.
Yeah, you better make sure he doesn't go over.
By the TSA.
By the TSA. I'm sorry, sir. Step behind the curtain over here. We want.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
John, are you volunteering to do that cavity show?
No. I'm sorry,
just
but
say
we have.
not that kinky.
I have understand. We have highly trained SEAL team operatives that can.
Oh, I thought you were going to say highly trained dogs.
I feel sorry.
I don't know. We'll have to draw straws.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to do it. We might pick you, Johnny.
I have a flashlight.
Oh, there you go. Jen's got a flashlight. We're on the way, baby. I'm sorry, sir. Bend over. Oh, shit.
There's an old movie that Clint Eastwood used to have, and it was like it was when the bikers took over and got all screwed up, and they got tarred and feathered.
Yeah.
And he goes, standing there, and he goes, well, we can't leave him here. Dogs will come along and piss on him.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Apparently, I'm not sure about this, but apparently I read somewhere that tars and feathers are actually a very lethal punishment because the tar is red hot.
I'm sorry, that's what I've been voting for. If you go back and listen to all the videos I've done for 4 years, tar and feather has come up numerous times. It is my number one go-to, I think, what should happen. Tar, feather, a rail, stocks in there. We throw vegetable. He is
Boiling
a disgusting
alive?
man that has tried to
Skinning
destroy.
alive?
Well,
no.
Okay, it's up for discussion.
John,
we have to be a democratic society to be up for discussion.
Well, that sounds like a 19th century practice. Don't be giving
how does Trump
That
put
would
it?
be draw and
Back
quarter.
in the good old days, that's the way Trump would put it.
I was actually wondering about this. If Trump gets charged with anything, would it be fraud? Well, that's clear. But could he also be charged for criminal neglect by super spreading this virus to his followers, or neglect in taking care of the
Christi
pandemic?
talks about that on his website.
Yeah, let's get all the tax stuff and all that other stuff done in the violations of the Emollients Clause and the violations of the
and the
other
treason,
laws.
and all that other crap.
We'll get all that, and then we'll get into the
because he's a murderer basically.
In my book, he is. In my book, he is indeed negligent homicide, because he continues to try to spread this bullshit about it. We're rounding the corner. It's going away. Whatever the fuck he wants to say, it's all bullshit. And he should be a leader and stand up and do the right thing, but he's incapable of doing that. He always has been. He always will be. He's nothing but a disgusting little coward, and he hides behind lies, and he pulls shit out of his ass. That's who he's always been, and that's who he's always going to be. So,
con artist.
Yeah, basically just a con artist.
I think
living off
actually
of somebody
they
else's
should,
money his whole life.
They should get a little clown car. And when the inauguration's over and Biden has won and Biden takes the thing, they pull up this little clown car and say, "Oh, here's your ride to the airport.
Yeah, here's your ride to Leavenworth." That's what I want to see him go.
How much would redecorating this White House from this tacky gold stuff?
It's going to have to be fumigated. It's going to have to be fumigated, and the shit he put in there. That stuff that was stored.
Restore the Rose Garden.
Yeah, restore the Rose Garden.
John.
Yes, ma'am.
You know that all you have to do is call us. We'll fumigate it.
But that's exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Remember, John?
The Blue Dot Hazardous Waste Disposal Company. I still wanted to do a. Lord have mercy. It's been a long year, baby. It's been a long year. But yes, the Blue Dot Hazardous Waste Disposal Company. And we had a little cart. We are so behind on everything. But we still have hazardous waste to remove. Let me catch up here. Lynn Batt donated $20 through Super Chat. Wow. And said, Biden will give us a future to look forward to. And to any progressives out there, he will bring us closer to your ideals, and Trump will bring us further away from all we need and desire. Vote Biden and fuck Trump.
Amen to that. 110% behind that statement.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, we hear that a lot. Well, Biden wasn't my first choice. Fine.
It wasn't mine either, but I still voted for him. Fuck. You know?
What number was Trump on your list is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Where was Trump on your list? Because that's where he wasn't on your list. So let's make that very clear.
Put it if it was Trump and Biden, I would have Biden first and Trump 10th.
Last.
I wouldn't even have Trump on my fucking list. Anyway, Simon Cox donated £5 all the way from the UK and through Super Chat and said, stay strong and fight on. Simon, indeed, my friend, we will indeed, because we don't have a choice. We can't back up. There is no turnaround on this course. And Lisa Sherman donated $20.20 through Super Chat. Lisa Sherman donated $20.20. Thank you very much, darling. That's very generous. And Maria Betancourt donated $10 to Super Chat and said, Vanity Fair 102620. President Trump just signed an executive order letting him purge federal employees for disloyalty.
Yep.
Blue Dots will continue to fight. Exactly. We will have things to clean up. If you ask, is this family going to continue? How could I walk away from it? How could I turn my back on this? This is a family we have, but we do. We have things that we have to motivate ourselves toward. There are progressive values that I want to see pushed forward, and I'm sure there's things that you want to see done. And that's not going to happen unless we stay on our, this can't be a flash in the pan, we win and we walk away. If we want significant change in this country, if you want to see a society that is a little bit more caring for its citizens than just the corporations and the one percenters and how we service them, then we need to band together. This is a union of working people out here, and unions get things done. We could sit out here and bellyache and holler by ourselves. And it'll
like
just
I
make
said,
us happy.
The one percenters are making most of the money. They need to put most of the taxes.
They do indeed.
Right.
But when we combine our voices, when we come together as a family, our voice is not modified, magnified, amplified, and all those other it gives us a more powerful voice, and that's what we need to continue to be doing. Because when we get done with the election, we can start working towards those things that we want to change.
Hey,
we can write letters. We can do things to try to push it in the direction that we want, and make sure that these politicians know we're not going to put up with another round of bullshit coming back with the Republican Party in 4 years. Yeah. This game is changing now, and I think we're going to see a whole lot change between this election in the next one.
And no matter what happens on November 3rd or thereon or whatever happens, every single one of us will have this within us, and it is the comfort of knowing no matter what happened, we were on the right side of history, and we will never be ashamed of it either.
No, I will walk proudly down my street every day.
Here.
And
huge amen.
That's it.
I'd like to offer a couple pieces of caution.
Hold on, Ben. Go ahead, Jen.
I heard a news story tonight that somewhere around 50% of the Hispanic voters in Texas are voting for Trump.
Well, there are Hispanics for Trump here in Texas. I don't think they are a majority in Texas. I think that Democrats still hold a far majority of Hispanic voters in Texas, but there are very conservative Hispanics in our state, as they are in any other state. They're just like any other demographic.
The other number I heard that bothers me is that out of all the absentee or mail-in ballots that were requested, only half have been turned in.
Here in Texas,
people,
or across the country.
If people got them, you better fill them out and get them in there.
No, well, that might also include a lot of people who requested a ballot, and then after all the blow up about the mail, decided, no, I'm just going to go vote.
Yeah.
Well,
and they went and got in line.
The post office had a lot to do with that.
Yes.
If you got one hanging around, fill it out and take it into the election commission yourself.
If you have not voted yet and still have yours, fill it out. Take it to the polling place. Take it to a drop box.
Shoot, I would elect the 9/16 socket wrench before I would ever elect Trump.
They ain't no shit. A 9/16 socket wrench would come in a whole lot handier than this douchebag has for the last 4 years.
Amen.
Well, just to let you guys know, Trump lost big case in New York court today.
Yep.
Which
Judge
one?
rules DOJ can't do their thing.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Barr. Can't come in here and use the Department of Justice in a civil case. Are you shitting me? The Department of Justice wants to rush in and represent Donnie in a defamation suit? Are you shitting me?
It's a state case, not a federal case there, Barr.
Yeah.
If that doesn't yell Nazi to you, I don't know what is. You know, if that doesn't yell to you that we have somebody in the White House that would definitely use the powers of the Department of Justice for his personal vendettas, you bet your ass we do. And that is in the form of William Barr, who's nothing but a consigliere lawyer, a cheap asshole who tries to use the law to enrich himself
for
and
his own
buddies.
good. Yeah,
that's all it is. Anyway, I guess that's about all we're going to have time for tonight. I want to thank everybody. Hey, there's Bernadette. She's out there. She got internet. Well, she may not have power, but she got her phone anyway. We're glad to see you there, baby. I want to thank.
Can I say something before you take off here?
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
I know we're about ready to go, but I want to say 2 quick shout outs. One, Travis, check your DM. I sent you those 2 Graham ads.
Absolutely. Yeah, also, I'll do that as soon as we're off here.
Yeah, no worries. Jonafly. To Jonafly, I want to say thank you for your efforts, and it isn't just the work you're doing; it's the effect that you and your new people up there have had. In the last week, Biden has picked up 2 points in Pennsylvania, so congrats, man!
Hell yeah!
Oh, that's wonderful!
Outstanding.
Yeah.
And last but not least, I would like to say this and give you a bit of good positive news. I saw some internals yesterday from the weekend polling in the state of Florida, which, as you know, is a very important state. The people of color vote is at 63% in the state, and that includes all those Republican Cubans. But the biggest news out of Florida is that 65% of the seniors are now not supporting Mr. Trump. They're supporting Mr. Biden. So that's a big news. And Florida is one of those states that count all of their mail-in ballots and everything on election night. So when you're watching next Tuesday, watch Florida. It'll be a bellwether.
Yeah, if Florida goes blue,
it's a done deal.
You can feel pretty damn good about the rest of the night.
And if Texas goes along with Florida, it's a done deal.
If Texas goes blue, you're going to hear me holler whether you got the internet on or not. You're going to hear me holler. So anyway,
I'll probably hear you all the way in North Carolina, brother.
No, I did not get to it today. I meant to, and I even have it bookmarked. I was going to read. We'll do it the next show. Monica Burns sent me Trumpty Dumpty. Wanted a crown from John Lithgow. It is excellent. I had one marked I was going to read tonight, but we'll read it next time. Monica, thank you very much for that gift. Again, Jay and Stephanie, thank you again so much for the flowers. I want to thank everybody who donated tonight. Those donations indeed are paying the bills, baby. This is my job nowadays. This is how I make the ends meet. So thank you very much for that. We appreciate it tremendously. And I want to thank everybody in the room. Ben, did you have something to say, by the way? I almost flew by you, brother. I'm sorry.
Say, we're down to the final countdown.
That's it, baby. 7 days. This is it.
7 days.
Tomorrow is the last Wednesday. Like I said, from now on, we have a countdown going ourselves. Tomorrow's hump day, baby. Clyde will be here with the squirrels right there. They're waiting for Clyde to come out.
Way more important countdown. 2 days.
And if things work out in 86 days, Biden will take the oath of office.
I am just so
Amen
for that.
Amen.
That's when the beard comes off. That's when we can talk about when the beard comes off. Is when Joe takes the oath, and we can all take a deep sigh of relief to know that things are going to be taken care of. That we have somebody in the office that really gives a shit, and not just somebody.
John, would you do me a favor though?
Yes, Jen.
If Lindsey Graham loses, would you do the show naked, please?
I would, except just think all the women that would just go just crazy and just it would be like the Elvis days. We can't do that. It would just be.
I'm the man.
It would be
Don't forget.
Lindsey will lose.
Yeah.
Lindsey's done.
I look better the more clothes I got. The more hair I got, the better I look. I'm going to be on shaky ground when this thing comes off, man. I am. I'm going to look at myself and going, what the fuck happened to you? And it's, it's going to be all white, no sun, going to have no sun on it forever.
It'll be stubble for a little bit afterward.
For a little while.
Well, you have to say say what you cut off.
No,
say
man. What am I going to play with? I do. I sit in the truck. I'm driving. I'll be at a red light.
I got a fidget cube you can use.
I sit there and measure.
Come on, you had your kids.
I remember.
You had
I
your
do it
kids.
by hand.
Cut it off.
See, there's
Just
one handful, and then I take my other hand and I put it there, and look how much is still. That's 2 handfuls, right there, and I still got. I've measured this in different ways. Like I said, I used to tie it up at night, but it makes my beard wavy, and I didn't like that. So now I just leave it natural, all natural.
If it was up to me, I'd say you keep it, but
and then
you
in
made
the middle
promise.
of the night, I'm waking up and I'm like breathing through hair, and there's stuff in my mouth, and it's like, geez, just get that out.
Well, just grow it back then, John. That's all.
I will. I will. I probably will but it's going to take me 4 years to get back to that.
By the way, by the way, I'm wearing your hoodie with your picture that says, "Are you shitting me?"
Are you shitting me? You're wearing my hoodie. It's probably cold enough. I wish I had one on here. Damn, it's 50-something degrees down here. It's cold. Sorry. Anyway.
That's child's play.
I know it. I'm a wuss when it comes to cold. What can I say? Can't stand the cold. That's me. I'm more of a.
That's the problem with beard. I don't know. Do you guys have that? I cannot grow a beard. I've tried, and after a few weeks of growing a beard, everything starts to hurt. All the hair starts to hurt. So I have to take it off. It's horrible.
Here, hang on. I can speak on this, and I'll be really quick about it. I can't grow a beard either. Now, you might look and be like, wait a second. Yeah. That looks like a fucking beard.
Like a fucking beard
look,
to me.
This grows, my mustache grows, my chin grows, the sides of my face barely grows.
He has the same problem I had when I was on the sides here. Doesn't grow very thick.
But that being said, though,
my chin makes up for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was going to say is...
my mustache. I don't trim it every damn week. I won't be able to
That's all
find my
you
mouth.
need.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
But the
Yours
thing
looks fine, Travis.
is this is the most important thing, Hank. Don't
quit.
Quit. If you quit a few weeks in, you're never going to see what it'll look like. When the hair grows out long, it starts to shade.
It fills in.
I must say, a friend of mine who really loves to take the piss, he sent me a photo one day that with a beard and glasses. I apparently look like what's his name? The small actor. God, what's his name? This small American actor who he's not a midget. He's larger than a midget, but he's like bald and gray hair and glasses.
Can't say I know.
No,
I think I know.
Let me check. He was
Danny DeVito.
He was in the movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Why didn't I
Danny
fucking think of
DeVito.
Danny DeVito?
Yeah. So he tells me I look like Danny DeVito. So then I take this Reface app and I give myself a gray beard, and he's actually fucking right. I do look like Danny DeVito.
Now you done painted a picture for us, Hank.
Oh, that's funny.
That's great, buddy.
That's funny. But yeah, no, just
I'll
don't
send
stop
you the
fucking.
photo.
Don't stop growing it. That's in fucking rock what you can grow, because, I mean, fuck it. It's hair. It'll grow back. It'll go away. Whatever. So don't quit a few weeks in. This here took months to grow, and yeah. So I get you.
Fire sign just said Trump just pulled out all ads from
Mine's
Florida.
in a week. Looks like I haven't shaved in a month.
He's got to give up Florida. He's 7 points behind.
He's wasting money. That's what they said. He's pulling out from Florida from lack of money. Google it. Free fire sign.
What?
Outstanding. I love it. I wouldn't doubt it.
That's epic.
He's strapped for cash. Pretty soon he's going to be like Lindsey Graham. They hate me. Please donate $5.
Was he pulling out of Florida, you said?
Yep. Yeah, he pulled out of Florida and Arizona today. Yeah.
Good.
He's losing money. He doesn't have any money left. I mean, he's broke. He's freaking broke.
Jack.
Too bad he didn't pull out any of those wives he had.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that, Jen?
Huh?
I said it's too bad he didn't pull out on some of those wives he had.
Ooh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Leave it to Jen. Every time Jen comes in, shit gets real.
Shit's going to get hit. Yeah.
It's like fucking.
That's why we love you, John. That's
but
why we love you, baby.
Think about it, right, Jen? If his dad would have pulled out, we wouldn't have been through this crap.
That's
You
fair.
got a point.
Yeah.
I think we want to go back to Fred's.
Amen, Jen.
I think we want to go back to Fred's daddy.
What makes you think
Because
that
Fred was an
his
asshole
father?
too, so could have saved a whole lot of misery in New York.
Travis, check your PM.
Yeah, long
Check
time
Whole
ago.
family of assholes.
Yeah, really, whole family assholes could have been sacrificed.
Like they should have stopped right at Fred.
Somewhere.
We're gonna have to say goodnight, I guess. Benjamin Stroud, thank you very much, all the way from Kansas, brother. We appreciate you being here, always.
Welcome.
Thank you. And Bill Jones out in North Carolina, I'm going to hold you to your word, buddy. We want North Carolina, we want South Carolina, and Biden for a win. We got it.
Amen.
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 I love it.
By the way, Jen Morgan, good to hear you, sweetie. Good to hear you.
I love it when the
Good to be
family
back.
gets
It's
together.
nice to hear you, Jenny.
I
I haven't heard
do.
you in a long time.
Yeah.
See, Jen, we
I've
miss
been
you,
busy,
baby.
but I'm back.
There you
We
go.
love you, Danny.
There you go. And Blue Dot Hank, all the way from the Netherlands, brother. You know we always enjoy your perspective and your input here, brother. We always enjoy it. Thank you for being here.
Happy to be of service.
There you go. We're still waiting on the Navy. Should be here in about a week, though.
Yeah, I think the 3rd of November we should arrive with every ship.
Yep, not a problem. We'll be looking out for you. Take care of yourself,
Look
bud.
up the coast.
We'll keep an eye out. And, of course, Jen Morgan, thank you again, darling, for being here. We always enjoy your company. Come back more often. We love you.
It's always nice being had. Thanks.
There you go. If you can be had, this is the place to come be had at. So
That's it.
we're glad you were had here. So, and Johnny Fly, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Man, take care of yourself. Thank you for being involved up there. Thank you for being being a part of it. It's going to mean a lot in your life. I know it will.
Yes, it will.
Makes you feel
I will
good
never
when
forget it.
There you go. It makes you feel
Especially
good
when they
you're
turn
involved.
blue, man.
That's it. When we all
Yep,
turn blue.
you're right.
And TW Travis out in Colorado, brother, stay warm. 16 degrees. I bet it's lower than that now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. That's the problem
Want
with
to
that
come up
shit.
for a visit,
No,
John? Come on.
No.
Yeah.
July.
The marijuana
July.
will keep you.
Okay, well, now we're talking.
It'll keep you.
I
It'll keep you
I
warm.
do have a heater in my truck now that I'm thinking. Brother, take care of yourself. Thank you for being here, and thank Mark for chiming in there, brother. We appreciate his comments also. So take care of yourself. Velica, sweetie, you're so quiet down there, but we are
Yes,
so
I am.
we are so glad you're there. And how's by the way, how is everything up there? Not down there, up there.
Oh, cool, rainy, yucky.
Oh hell. Well, shit. Maybe it'll warm up and the sun will shine. Well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet you.
We'll see so much of the sun about May.
I tell you, I can't sing for shit, but I ain't bashful about it. I don't give a shit. If I gotta listen to me, you're gonna listen to me too.
Sorry.
I'll torture anybody. I don't give a shit. Anyway, Belica, thank you for being here, baby. We'll run over to the blue room and we can have our ball over there too. Anyway, thank you all for being here. For those on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope, thank you for being part of this. Thank you for being a part of this family. Thank you for being involved in this, and thank you for voting, because I know you are or have. So that means a lot to us. This is going to be 7 days, a countdown that we're all excited and nervous at the same time. But we will prevail, I believe. Anyway, thank you for being here. Tomorrow's hump day. Clyde will be here. We'll get over the hump. We'll be back here on Thursday for another Blue Dot family meeting. I want to thank everybody for giving us the most precious thing you have, and that is the time you spend to come by and visit with us. So thank you very much. Anything else? You got anything? No?
Fucking vote.
Fucking vote. That's what the man said. That's what you got to do.
Vote like your life depends on it, John.
Because it does. Because our democracy depends on it. And we're
Travis,
depending on you, and I'm depending on you personally. What?
Travis, would it be okay if instead of fucking vote, we could like vote and then fuck?
I mean, you can do it either way. I'm not your mom or your dad.
Yeah.
Y'all can do whatever you want.
If you vote, if you're voting first, and then
a little bit of good trouble is fine.
Yeah.
You know, you
good trouble.
Just don't end up in jail.
That's it.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm not your parent. Do what you want.
There you go. Either way,
be kind to people. That's the only thing.
Put a smile on their face.
As your metaphorical mom or dad, I will say, be kind to people. Don't be a dick. That's all I ask. Other than that, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Don't be an asshole.
I won't sue you.
The rules of the world.
You know?
Just don't be an asshole.
Live you, man.
We love you. Thank you for being here. Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
We'll see you again here on Thursday. Y'all take care of yourself. Put a smile on somebody else's face. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Socially distance. All that good stuff. And make sure your vote is counted, baby. It's going to make you feel great. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all Thursday. Take care now.